put it in chat as we get into map number 1 of our first quarterfinals game. Fazz pr0ximo. 125 FPS, season number 24.
Fight.
And we'll stay on Fazz for now. I'm actually going to switch pr0ximo because he beasted everybody in his group stage games when he picked ZTN. Like, beasted everybody. So, we'll stick on him. I think this map single-handedly got him into this bracket. That's just my opinion. First encounter is going to be after the second raid's taken. This is most likely going to be Fazz's Mega. Yep. Ballsy pushing by pr0ximo. He's going to commit himself to a fight here. And he will go down for it. Fazz only left with 8 HP though. 50 bubbles. I guess 50 in total. Really going to help him out.
To the rails. Impressive.
Great prediction. He's going to give up position here onto red. So pr0ximo actually, he took a fight that he ended up losing, but he's in control. Yeah, Fazz knows that he's probably gonna get low yellow. He's hoping he comes out of this teleporter so he can get some free damage in. Not gonna happen. He'll work his way back over to red. pr0ximo has to be here. Yeah. Oh! Didn't expect the teleporter. Pretty sneaky grenade angle there. He's actually grenading, making Fazz think that he is low, but in fact, pr0ximo's gonna come in high. Tie us up. This stream brought to you by Flair's Morning Coffee. Someone in chat saying didn't know pr0ximo can play that good. He's very, I mean, he made it to the quarterfinals. that's no small task in the 125 FPS, as he will indeed catch Fazz for a second time, going for that red, and this time it's a clean fight for him. You know, he loses the item, but he's got a ton of stack to work with. Ooh, Fazz, why? Why, Fazz? So again, my predictions, guys, is that pr0ximo takes ZTN and he takes Sinister. I think Arrow's the only toss-up for me because Dismemberment has to go to Fazz. Elder, definitely gonna go to Fazz. Fazz probably the best Elder player. You probably heard me say it all week long, but probably the best Elder player right now. He will just try to work his way into getting a second kill. Fazz gonna finally escape out. Take low yellow, probably be able to work his way up to upper yellow, in fact. Yeah, he's not even going to stick around for damage or getting mega time here. Oh, he'll stand corrected. So what this means is pr0ximo has a choice to either get this yellow or the red, because Fazz is for sure going to steal that thing. Yes? Come on, Fazz, don't let me down. Okay, never mind. Fazz is going to play smart, finally. Or not. Master Cluster saying Fazz is good, but he's old just like Sparty. 30 years old is not old, sir. I'm gonna be 29 next, actually just less than a couple weeks here, guys. So if you get me an old man birthday card, I'm unfollowing you. You guys have to realize, think of 04. Think of Tox.
5-minute warning.
These guys are not 16, 18 years old, as we will have our 5th kill? Indeed. This is going exactly how I expected it to, by the way. pr0ximo he has outplayed everybody in 125 FPS on ZTN. My brain's not working quite enough to remember who he defeated in his group stages, but he just kept picking this map and just annihilating everyone. Fazz has no answer for this right now. He is desperately out of control, and he's playing very desperate. He's playing like it's the 9-minute mark, and he's down a few frags, but he's only down 6, and he's still making these pushes. Denies a little bit of armor, and he is actually finally in a stack advantage at this point with that bottom yellow. Doesn't have the railgun. He's gonna push in for it here, and pr0ximo left on 17 HP. He's gonna have to dip out, and this red is Fazz's, should he choose to go back for it. pr0ximo hearing the rail, that's gonna be his cue to chip away a little bit more at the Swede. The mega health has actually been left up, so this is Fazz's in. He finally has control. pr0ximo doesn't have exact mega time anymore, and he is available. Oh, there's our first kill for everyone's favorite Swedish streamer. Say that 3 times fast. It's fun. Trust me. Nice. So we'll see if this momentum here. no fake rocket jump gonna bait out a player who's not up there. Good thought though. But we'll see if this momentum's gonna be enough for Fazz to carry us 5 frags in 3 minutes. That's doable. He basically is gonna hope for conversions at this point. Anyone who's in as good of shape as pr0ximo is on this map, he's gonna know how to run on it. Now he got himself stuck here at this rocket. If he gets away out of this, there's no... oh my god. Yeah, throwing out the smileys. That's a well-deserved smiley spam there. Very aggressive push here from Fazz. Baiting the rocket jump, hoping maybe to force something out of pr0ximo. Nope. Good damage. Shooting 46 shaft. To be honest, he hasn't really had many opportunities to fire any guns with the way the first half of this went. So he is still 5 frags down. A minute and a half here has passed. He's still looking. pr0ximo, he's what, bottom yellow teleporter? Or maybe shards? Yep, he's shards. This map is so easy to figure out where players are, and he kind of Goombas Fazz. He blocks his entry there. Fazz trying a lot of really fake, weird rocket jumps today, and that will be, yeah. He knows his momentum is killed after that. So 46 shaft for Fazz, 45 for pr0ximo, and they both shot over 1,000 damage of it. pr0ximo is saying 55 ping is awesome. We will head into map number 2. This is going to be Arrow Walk, and this is the map that, in my opinion, this could go either way. This is the decider, even though it's only map number 2. I think the other maps are kind of fleshed out with who's going to be winning. Does anyone know where pr0ximo is actually from, by the way? I'm not familiar with that flag. I don't know if that's his actual flag or, you know, if he's maybe one of those guys that picks something because he likes the way it looks. I admittedly, I knew pr0ximo was a strong player, but I hadn't really started looking into his stats until the end of his group stage last week.
Prepare to fight.
Here we go. Map number 2. Map number 1 was ZTN Mage. Has gone the way of pr0ximo, as expected. That's kind of with a bit of a slow start, and whiffing that rail. Yeah, he's looking to go back for damage here, because he knows if he lets pr0ximo get a free railgun, that pr0ximo gonna whiff his jump, and he knows if he lets pr0ximo get a free railgun, that it's all but over for the first minute or so here. Should he hit his shots? But it will be Fazz to connect with everything. There's nice spacing on all the items. So even the player that ends up perhaps going down here in this first real encounter, they will still be able to get themselves onto something. And it will just be a switch up of the majors. Woohoo! Great damage. Oh, Fazz, you're killing me, dude. Get this kill. Gets it, but I guess he's got the yellow to fall back on, so it's not that messy. He really wants to push towards these bubbles, but that direct rocket's gonna grant him entry. What a play. And here comes that arrow train. pr0ximo gonna delay that one after getting wrecked 2 times in a row off the spawn. He's definitely gonna delay it. Fazz's control with his rail looks to be a little more on par than it was last game. Player's still missing quite a few important shots, though.
Combo kill. Impressive.
Nine frags down, 2.5 minutes in. pr0ximo not gonna get pushed onto the mega health. And with the way Fazz is playing, the map that I was considering to be the decider between these two is it's not looking good for pr0ximo. Let's see, even shoot 53 rail. I'm gonna switch. Jeez, screw it. We got ourselves a nice frag move here. I was gonna say I'm gonna switch over to him just to see what he's shooting, but nah. we got this show right here. Team frags, less than 4 minutes in. Why even bother casting at this point? I'm just gonna enjoy it. pr0ximo is not going to enjoy it, as he will go down. Difference of 1400 damage. Didn't even make it 4 minutes in. 15 frags on arrow walk, extremely convincingly. And honestly, it's just because Fazz hit his rails. pr0ximo didn't. End of story. Am I ever thinking about doing specials on this stream, or are my hands full doing this and TDM? What do you mean specials? You mean like show matches? Yeah, guys, there is. I should actually check my email to see if Shane emailed me back.
To fight.
As we'll get into map number 3. I can talk about show matches later, unless you meant something else. Otherwise, let me know. This one, I'm feeling pr0ximo on this, so we'll stay on him for this one. It is his pick. Interesting peek back here from Fazz. pr0ximo having some issues here with auto hop, and Fazz has still yet to take the red. pr0ximo is gonna perfect. So Fazz, very lucky. Very lucky that Fazz actually chose to delay it that long because he's able to get the timing on it. But he does look rattled. I mean, pr0ximo's bread and butter, the whole reason he's in this quarterfinals is because of ZTN. That map is already gone. He has one. Oh, you mean like a co-cast from Rafa and 04? I mean, I'm not opposed to it. You guys want giveaways? I'm broke as a joke. Unless you want to somehow convince Twitch to give me partner and then I can do giveaways with the subscription money. Air Rocket? Nope, just gonna go for the safe LG play, but Fazz's stack is way too much to manage here. Sarah, you should co-cast. I need that 1400 elo wisdom. I'm not opposed to anybody co-casting with me, by the way, as long as they're not going to be complete asses on stream. My co-caster for the NA Duel Cups is Phylum from Australia, and he's not a 2000 elo player. But enough of that. I was looking to get himself over to red, but he's actually just going to completely drop for positioning here, as he has taken a lot of damage. I'm going to switch over to the man punishing him very hard, which is pr0ximo here. Nice rail. He's got Fazz very low. Keep him from getting that health bubble, perhaps. Can't quite do it, but he has him essentially trapped. Good rocket jump from Fazz to evade all the damage, potentially, and ooh, yeah, I heard him water as well. Nice evasion here. I think if Fazz actually shows up for this, he's probably gonna die. He takes up a nice defensive position last second. Good railing. Good railing. That won the Swede the last map. So he's definitely got to use that to his advantage, knowing his opponent. Not quite hitting all the shots he wants. Smacks Fazz with a nice direct. Just under 4 minutes. Still no second frag for Fazz. No first frag for pr0ximo though. But he's got to be feeling confident. I mean, if he just keeps doing what he's been doing, the frag should come to him. Fazz is basically just going to rely on his railgun, which, as I said before, is the right thing to do. He's hitting his shots today, so he's just going to rely on that railgun to get himself into this game here. So right now he's just running. Nice damage there from pr0x. And this map can be very tricky to find your opponent when you are in control and you're playing against someone who does sneaky things like that. Not quite able to follow it up with the right weapon there. Probably would have liked to have had a rail shot. He has denied the 50 bubble, that's huge.
5-minute warning.
Fazz will have some 25s to fall back onto, but with a 200-200 stack, this is the turning point here. Halfway through, we've got to at least get one frag on the board for you, buddy. Otherwise, we are going to have 2-1 for Fazz. Nice.
Impressive.
Gonna tie us up. We'll hear him off of the spawn, which means that he can somewhat safely defend this red. He has the better weapons than Fazz. And there we go. Yeah, no armor to his name at first. Was a little risky, and Fazz actually going for the yellow that's not up for another 10 seconds. Will mean pr0ximo can go ahead and stack himself back up very cleanly again. We'll give up bottom yellow, but the next item of contention... Contention? Inception? Eh, whatever. This stream brought to you by Flair's Morning Coffee. Will be this red armor, is the next item here. I like if pr0x doesn't chase. Yeah, don't don't go get yellow yet. Good, he's keeping good timing on everything. And despite Fazz being the player with the inferior stack, he has worked his way around just getting himself into positions where even though pr0ximo could potentially chase him, he's not gonna want to. Just for fear of giving up an easy frag here. Fazz is picking the right yellows essentially every time. This time he is going to opt for that play to go check a little bit farther away from his anchor, those majors. He has synced up both majors. When you're in control on this map, that can actually be a good thing, because you're going to hope your opponent... Oh my god, hold up. Oh my god, Fazz. These rockets. Is pr0x going to stick around and die? He is! So what I was going to say is when you're in control, you can sync up both majors, and you can actually end up collecting both as the player with the superior stack, because you put your back at mega towards red, and you can even go check red if you don't see them at mega health. Very fortunate that Fazz has actually whiffed a bunch of jumps here, and he's left himself very vulnerable with 2 minutes left in the game. I am gonna switch back over, guys, just because he is chasing the frag, and I know a few of you are probably maybe watching multi-Twitch, so we'll give you the other POV here. If you guys are unaware, Fazz is also a streamer. He's currently playing, as you can see, but he is also streaming on twitch.tv/Fazz. This is our first best of 5 today. Our second will be between teammates Claws and Cypher. And this is a map that I feel pr0ximo had to win. Why am I talking in past tense? pr0ximo has to win this. Because they're gonna go to Elder afterwards. Those of you who know anything about Fazz's Elder play, or if you haven't been sick of me saying it yet, and you haven't muted me saying Fazz is the best Elder player currently, well, he is. He's also pretty good at deterring his opponent from smashing him in the face with rockets. Oh, he hears him. This is chase time. There's no more time for weird play anymore. Minute left. He can maybe back away for one more stack up, and this will be the final charge here. I think we're gonna see a kill come out at this mega health, or red armor, respectively. You know what? And actually, now that I've said that, Fazz is actually going to have better movement than pr0ximo, who did get stuck on a few walls there. pr0ximo waiting. By the time he gets this, he's gonna have 25 seconds to get a tying frag. I don't know. You guys as curious as I am as where Fazz is? Okay, it looks like he is gonna be upper yellow. Dipping around towards that plasma. He's... Oh! Oh! Do it! Come on, buddy. Come on, come on. No! What? No! Oh my god. I won't distract him by asking what his HP was, but come on, man. Freaking robbed. Freaking robbed. He was sub 25 HP, man. I guess I could ask him. You know what? I'm just gonna ask Fazz's stream.
Mid-air. Vote now.
Yeah. So we will go on to Elder. Oh my god. Fazz's stream telling us that he was on 11 points of life, you guys. Holy crap. Robbed. Freaking robbed, man. That's not even cool. pr0ximo needs to break 2 minutes. Maybe he needs to break something for 2 minutes. Jeez. Regardless, that was map 3. We'll go into map 4 now. I favor Fazz here against any player. Literally, any player. I think Fazz has the upper hand on this map. But we'll see. I mean, can pr0ximo bring us to a map number 5? It is Dismemberment, if he can. And that's when I feel a little more confident to say that our underdog can take this away from the Swede, but I don't know, man. God. I'm kind of upset right now. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of upset. I need some happiness here. Okay. pr0ximo, you got some work to do, bud. Definitely should take as much time as he needs here, you know, within reason. so that we can see ourselves a good elder. It's a very, very steep hill he has to climb here. Your face is a coconut? Just gonna put it on stream so people don't think I'm insane. What?
Impressive. Prepare to fight.
Alright. Match point for Fazz. pr0ximo needs to win this. Bring us to our next map.
Fight.
Let's see if we can do it. Well, that screen didn't show chat. Well, whatever. It's just not. I'm just not feeling it right now, guys. How does he die so early? Oh man. Fazz on fire already. And normally, I know some of you may be multi-twitching to get Fazz's and pr0ximo's point of view. Guys, Fazz is way too good of an elder player for me not to give him cam time when he has the kill. So we'll just leave it on follow killer for now. We'll see if we can't learn a thing or two from him. Good damage, good damage. Fazz will work his way back around, getting this yellow. pr0ximo has positioning to punish red and grab himself mega. It's gonna be Fazz with the first railgun though. So he now actually has the superior weapon set to punish this red himself. Looks like pr0ximo's gonna opt to get mega health. Let's switch over to him. Doesn't have a lot of armor to his name. Yellow will help out a bit. Fazz has already taken the red, and he's most likely going to position himself to defend this rail. Yep. Oh, two great shots there. Going to completely cripple him. And it's just a matter of time now before I think we get our second kill here for Fazz. This is a very, very difficult map to play out of control. Fazz has already opened up the middle of the map there as well, so we can get some nice shots in onto pr0ximo. He's gonna have to roach himself up. Oh, Fazz with a great read onto where his opponent's gonna be. Hits the rail. 2-0. So, but just to give you guys a reminder, even if Fazz does win this and closes out our first best of 5 today, we do have Cypher and Claws afterwards. I'm still gonna hope for our underdog here to go ahead and give us a map number 5. It's just it's so difficult, as you've heard me say a billion times before this game even started. When you've got a player, oh nice, okay, nice rail shot. Can't follow it up with the second. Will expose himself to the second rail of Fazz there though. Fazz very carefully gonna make his way back over to Mega. Get himself bottom yellow. Even baiting, even not taking it right away, so we can get a 6th kill on the pr0ximo. We'll see if Master Cluster's future reading abilities are as good as they were the other day. I think you call it what you call like an early GG within like 3 seconds or something. So 6 minutes 32 seconds is what you called this time. As Fazz, he's hit this blind direct rocket on the pr0ximo at least twice now. It's just, that's soul crushing, really. Fazz is gonna ignore Mega. Go look for some damage onto his opponent. You're changing it now, though, Master Clutch. You said 632 the first time. We're gonna stick with 632. Otherwise, you're fired, and you must give up your mod to Derb2K. As Fazz is gonna get his 9th kill. This one's all but over. Has anyone, by the way, has anyone actually in chat, have you guys ever seen a 10 frag comeback on Elder? Because I've never, ever, I don't even think I've seen a 5 frag comeback on Elder. It's just that kind of map. Like, when you kind of, once you have it locked down, I mean, unless you're both 1100 elo, I don't think it's possible. And even then, I don't really think you can have the aim to make an 11 frag comeback at that point. No offense to all those 1100s out there. Keep on trucking. But as we approach our 7-minute mark, we have 11 kills, so 7 minutes, 11 frags, 7-11, best number ever. Unfortunately, not the best performance here from pr0ximo, as he will indeed go down 3 maps to 1. Fazz has got himself into the semifinals now, though. And we'll have to see